AM Sports Report brought to you by Hobby Habit. Do you like Magic the Gathering? Do you like Spider-Man? Now you can have them both together. Collect your favorite superheroes and supervillains from 60 years of comic book action and bring your favorite parts of Spider-Man to your Magic the Gathering deck to play your ultimate Spider-Man team-up. Available now for 11 First Street in LeGrand. Hobby Habit, just for the fun of it. Number one, EOU Volleyball had a huge weekend at home, sweeping Bushnell on Friday night and then turning around on Saturday and beating number 3 Corbin 3-1 in front of the biggest crowd. And I talked to Kaki about this on Saturday night after the game. It's the biggest crowd she thinks she's ever seen in Quinn as well. So we were talking, and maybe pre-COVID there were some crowds that were close to the size of this crowd, but I think this is the biggest crowd I've ever seen in Quinn. Kiera Vaughn had a huge game for the Mounties. Kiana Mack was stellar on defense as usual. All year she's been just solid. She's the best player in the country. There's no doubt in my mind. For her efforts, she was named the CCC Defender of the Week, Player of the Week. This is the second time she's been the Defender of the Week, and she's also been the Offensive Player of the Week one time. So, like I said, best player in the country. She's just really come into her own, and she's dominating. The Mounties have a tough 10 days ahead of them as they go on the road. They got number 17 LCSC on Friday, receiving votes Walla Walla on Saturday, and then they turn around and have College of Idaho on Wednesday, and College of Idaho is ranked number 12. That's a tough 10-day stretch for the Mounties. EOU football lost the tough one at home 3-0. The Mounties just couldn't get anything going. They had a chance to score. They had the ball on like the 2-yard line, and they Pete Carrolled it. Like, I don't understand this. It's 1st and goal from the 2, and you throw the ball. We have Waylon Rydell. He's literally a bowling ball on feet, and we didn't hand it to him. And instead we call a jump pass, and the quarterback jumped and threw, and unfortunately the defender caught it, and that was our best chance to score. I mean, we kicked a field goal, a 42-yarder in the second half to try to tie it, and it was he pulled it a little bit, but just offensively, a bad play calling there at the end, during that red zone stretch, and we just couldn't put any points on the board. The Mounties go to Havre on Saturday. I always say that name wrong. Havre on Saturday to take on MSU Northern in their final preseason game of the year. EOU men's soccer is 2-0 in the CCC and still undefeated at 5-0-2 after beating Warner Pack 2-1 and Walla Walla 3-1 on the road over the weekend. They host Bushnell and Corbin this weekend at 6:30 on Friday, and then they turn around and do it at 6:30 on Saturday. Women's soccer opens CCC play with 2 wins over Warner Pack and Walla Walla as well. The ladies are 2-0 in the CCC and 5-2-1 overall. They have Corbin and Bushnell this weekend as well, right before the men's game at 4 o'clock on each of the days. Last Friday night, LHS football lost a tough one to Burns, 38-6. Senior quarterback Matthias Fields went down and will be out for the season with a broken collarbone. His brother actually brought his phone up to the window and showed me during the beginning of the second half of the X-ray. It was a tough game for the Tigers. We couldn't get anything going offensively. The only touchdown that we scored was a garbage touchdown at the end of the game, and the Burns defense was tough. The quarterback for Burns is the real deal. I mean, the very first play of the game, he rolled out to his left. He's left-handed, and he threw like a 30-yard dart to the sideline right on the money, and I was like, uh-oh, we're in trouble. Around the GOL, Baker lost to Vale 50-7. Pendleton lost to Weiser 62-14. And Ontario lost to Ashland 41-13. The GOL is struggling this year. LeGrand and Baker both have byes this week. Pendleton will host Estacada at 7 p.m. on Friday, live right here on the EOA network. There's still opportunities for advertising, so if you're interested, message us or email us at office@eoalive.tv. Around the Valley, Embler beat Echo 38-0. Union lost to DeSales 58-20. Elgin lost to Doofer 34-28. Cove lost to Lyle 46-6, and Powder Valley beat Riverside 42-14. The LHS boys soccer team lost to Umatilla 5-0 on Friday night. They host Ontario today at 5 up at Community Stadium. So get out there and support these guys. LHS girls soccer tied with Fruitland 2-2 over the weekend. They go to Ontario today for a 5:30 p.m. Mountain Time kickoff. That game was supposed to be on Thursday. They moved it to today. I don't know why. They don't give you an explanation. I sat down with one of the soccer players yesterday for an interview, and she let me know that the game is today instead of Thursday. I have interviews with all the senior girls coming out over the next few weeks on this LHS soccer team, so keep your eyes open for that. AM Sports Report brought to you by Hobby Habit, just for the fun of it.